Good evening, everyone. I'm RxOliver, these are my friends, and this is Bushido Heroes of Nippon, session 71. Take it away, David.
Evening all. I'm afraid it's some considerable time, real world time, since we played, so
4 weeks.
A quick update for those of you who are a little bit forgetful about last time.
Thank you. I did watch previous episodes, or the latter half of it, so I know roughly what's going on, but it was a while ago, so a wee recap would be very much appreciated, David, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so the party have been chasing a hag who ran away with the one of the quest items that they are searching for. It all started when they followed the direction given by the ritual done by Kinzo, and it led them to a temple whose priest had just been murdered and where a certain wind chime had been stolen. The party then followed the Yakuza who had done the evil deed and chased them, and unfortunately the Yakuza, in crossing the mountains to try and get away from the party, stumbled into the hands of some Bakamono, forest goblins, who captured them and took them to the Tainted Shrine, a noted place of legend in the local vernacular. And there they were, well, I think 2 of them had already been eaten and the 3rd one was on his way to being eaten when the party turned up. The beauteous lady who was controlling the Bakamono was revealed to be a hag, and the party boldly told her to surrender and give up the bad guy that she had and the the item that he was carrying.
That we didn't know she had, or she didn't know she had.
No.
She didn't know was of note.
Correct, because as far as she was concerned, the Bakamono had brought back a meal.
Yeah.
She then searched the Bakamono, the Yakuza, while the party were being attacked by her Bakamono. And unfortunately, she found the wind chime and rang it while she pulled it out of his pockets. Ringing the wind chime caused all her Bakamono to flee in terror, leaving her facing the party all by herself. Unfortunately, she did know how to do a little bit of magic and managed to turn herself invisible, having killed the Yakuza before doing so. The party were then left with the slight problem that she'd killed the Yakuza by slitting his throat on a tainted shrine. The priest in the party said, "Oh dear, we had best not stay here. There's probably going to be an Araburu Kami turning up any second now to find out what's going on." So, everybody fled in different directions, and following that the party decided to track this hag to try and recapture the wind chime from her, and followed her down past the Quiet Progress School, where apparently she'd appeared in the guise of a beauteous young maiden who was seeking something or other, and she fooled them and got some food and continued on. And the party continued following her and following her. Unfortunately, she seemed to be getting further and further ahead, and eventually they've reached this point and have gone backwards and forwards several times, having been lost in the wilderness. There's a distinct shortage of tracking ability in the party, and one valley looks very much like another. Anyway, the hag appears to have disappeared into the mountains to the west, and the party have decided that A, they are not kitted out for the mountains. B, she was obviously going in a particular direction, so she was going to meet somebody, which implies reinforcements. And C, some of these random encounters are very, very nasty, and certain members of the party are on about a healing rate of 1 at the moment.
Yep.
So it was decided to return to civilization a little bit and investigate other options. There are indeed 2 other wind chimes that you might be able to locate, and you already know that the rabbit gang are involved somehow. So I believe Baka was looking forward to going back to Oita and applying the fists of persuasion to find out what they know. Would that be correct, Baka?
I'm in the mood for some rabbit stew.
Love that.
Yes.
Big Baka's hungry for rabbit stew. And he's got a big old belly to fill.
Yes. Well, least said about that, the better. He's somewhat overloaded with muscles, unfortunately. A proper Yorkshire-born Yakuza, I think.
Those muscles are just to carry around the big belly.
I think it's a little bit more than a big belly.
As someone that watches World's Strongest Man every year, you can have both.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I picture, like a massive tank of a stomach, but big, massive arms and stuff as well. Eh? Like a strong man, like that build. Yep. Like those guys, the guys that pull lorries along, that build.
Well, a sumo wrestler, I'm happy with that. Sumotori.
Those guys are just fat though. I picture you more like the strong man build.
Anyway. You were thinking of setting off, but unfortunately, there was one last encounter before you could head back to where you came from.
Who got attacked?
And there was an attack just before dawn. I'm probably going to find this a relatively short session because who was on the last watch?
I think I'm on the first.
No, you were on what when it?
Was ambushed? What happened? That was last time. That was the last encounter. I don't know if that was this one. Was it this one as well? Was it?
We do have it written down. It's on the group kitty. So is that the loot sheet? Kinzo and Harumi.
Kinzo and Harumi.
Kinzo and Harumi are on.
It was me last time though. It was the Makadi when it was me. Is it the 19th of Kizaragi? The morning of?
Let me just go to the diary. And it is 19 Kizaragi, yes.
Thank you.
It's partly overcast with a fresh breeze from the east, and it's quite dark because it's the old moon. So, would you be having a fire?
Is it particularly cold?
It dropped down to about 9 degrees last night.
That's t-shirt weather in Scotland, mate.
Yeah, it's t-shirt weather here.
Yeah, we could probably manage without.
Aye.
Okay, in that case, would you care to set the party up in their usual sleeping organization? I presume Priest Terramuni will be somewhere in the middle.
We're on the world map.
Oh, my apologies. Let me move you to the Light Forest stream.
Thank you.
There we go.
One of those situations where a fire keeps away like little animals, but draws in
the biggies.
Yeah.
Big one.
Aye.
Yeah.
The ones that know a fire means food.
Yep.
So we're in the middle of a wooded area, I think.
Correct.
Question. Phil,
Yes.
David, nearly called you Phil then. The healing rate of 1, how does that improve? Is that an overnight thing?
You get it back at 1 back at dawn.
So you said it was just before dawn, so I'm not getting that back, right?
Not yet. No, you are still at a healing rate of 1.
Yes. Okay.
Get through this one, and you can take it up to 2.
Happy days. Hopefully we'll get through this one.
Always,
boys.
always assuming that there isn't a distinct lack of health from what happens.
My luck's not been great recently, David. I'd be happy to just for this encounter to have not happened. Normally I'm all for it. I'm like, woohoo, free Budo, let's kick some ass. Right now I'm like, let me rest and let me heal. But bring it on, bring it on.
Okay, so is that the party layout?
I think we'll camp in the open bit. I think.
Okay. Move yourselves to
Like
where
this bit, this one down here, Nick. Do you think?
The one we're in's okay. I just don't want to camp under the trees. The spiders and that.
As last time.
Do you think we maybe even done it down here where it's more open and down by the water?
down by the water,
So-
so that the water monsters can get
Yeah,
to.
water
The camper.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm
All
not
right.
seeing much room to swing a Tetsubo here, so I'm up for the water.
I'm also not seeing much room to swing a Tetsubo, Baka. That's a great point. I like that wee spot. That spot down there looks like the camping spot of this map. Out of this whole map, that looks like the place you would camp because it's next to the water.
Kinzo
makes
likes
sense.
fishing, and there's a good chance he might have got his dinner or something.
We do fish, and if you can clean your feet and stuff. We like a stream. We like water. You fish too, Harumi. Yeah, there we go. By the stream, by the river. I assume that is just a wee stream, David, by the size of it.
Yes, there's a little stream running down to this pool and then running out of the pool in the other direction.
Stream in English, a burn in Scottish.
We put
Don't know what it is
ceremony
in
there, everybody
Japanese.
else put his stuff around on him.
Are we gonna go around him in a circle, kind of?
Yeah, definitely don't be
Yeah.
exactly, but sort of roughly. Kinzo's and who else is on what?
It's Kinzo and Harumi on watch,
Okay.
and they
Well,
they
Harumi's most observant, so I suspect she stays on the landward side.
very good.
Kinzo will take the water side.
Right, in
Now-
that case,
And I would swap places with someone. Fuhon'i, you can go over there. I want to be nearer the water where I'm sleeping. More out in the open,
Okie dokie.
if you don't mind.
I bow to my
Stick,
My leader.
yeah, stick Yanagi over there to round it off.
so Kinzo and Harumi get to roll a wit saving throw each, if you would be so kind.
Quickly give it a go.
Unlucky.
No, I'm lucky to stay awake at the moment.
I was rolling
Yes.
the dice when you were away, Brian. Surely you can do better than me. Oh, maybe not.
I don't think so.
as long as you don't roll back as dice for waking up.
Harumi's lagging a bit as well.
Oh my god, waking him up. You need the gods to actually get him woken up. Like, needs a personal kick in the nose for the gods.
It's one of my few good saving throws, and it's the one that bites me in the ass. It's
Every time.
it's just not fair.
So that one,
Ooh.
Oh, David.
t'other one.
Calm down, David. Calm down, David.
He's had a month of waiting for this.
I know.
He's gonna be on fire.
My dice are kind of rusty with lack of use, and so the weight on the large numbers is obviously pulling them to the bottom.
Sure.
So the
sure,
small
sure,
numbers
yeah,
are coming
yeah,
to the
yeah.
top.
That digital ink gives it weight right enough.
I think someone got into the RNG programming and just changed a bit.
Oh, then do your worst.
Who your worst, mate? Aye, let's see it.
Those were the last words.
Fine. So let's do the dirty deed.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
What? You're
We're
not doing
not, we're not doing the dirty deed, David. Come on now.
What the hell is this encounter?
He was talking about how his dice were heavy. I thought you all realised where he was going.
That went downhill very fast, boys.
It did go downhill pretty quick.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be delighted to know that you are in fact taken by surprise. As rushing out of the darkness come some short figures.
Oh.
Catching these people completely unawares.
Oh, I won't lie, when I listened to the recap earlier on, I thought it would be absolutely hilarious if this was the hag suddenly disappeared.
No.
Oh,
it's not the
shit.
hag.
Oh, there's a few of the fellies.
It's a load of little Bakamono show who found some sleeping victims and rush forward to take advantage.
See if you don't wake up this time, Baka. See if you don't wake up today. Oh my god, we're having words.
I'm regretting sleeping on the edge now.
First thing I do when I wake up is I'm going over to slap you anyway. Before I even go near a Bakamono, first roll to hit's going to be you.
But boss, I was already awake, you bastard!
Critical hit, hopefully.
I'm sorry, that's completely unfair. The first person you should be slapping are the two people who are on watch.
No, it happens. It happens. It'll be this guy when he doesn't wake up. Watch him.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me just check something.
I've not even woke up yet, to be fair.
Well, the kind of anguished screams as people die might wake you up. Although probably not,
way of
because
putting it.
I've a horrible feeling that you're going to wake up before
The only
they
people
actually
dying here
reach
today
you.
will be these green-skinned people.
In fairness, the first person they're gonna come across is me, and I'm a level 1, so
Nah,
there might be some dying.
nah, you're no dying the day. No Bakamono is killing my friend. You are no dying the day. Don't even talk like that.
There speaks the hero with healing rate 1.
You get -1 on for even saying that.
Where are we? I've lost it.
Oh, there's another map. I just noticed there's another lot at the top of the screen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two groups attacking you.
Only two.
They are.
Going easy on us because I've got a hero rate of 1, I see.
Shut up.
Well, the invisible group that you haven't noticed.
Oh, don't even.
What?
Whilst I am asleep, can I just say a single wind chimey word?
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7,
Just,
8.
we don't actually have to worry too much. We can make them disappear in one single action.
See, even when he's asleep, Baka can save the day. Just hold the wind chime over his snoring.
Well, that's what
Wow.
worried me when I looked at who was on watch.
Nah, let's have a wee fight first, and if it's going badly, then you ring it. You scrap first, and then if it's going badly, like if your leader goes down, then we ring it. Anybody else goes down, we keep fighting. If I go down, ring it. That's the command. Oh shit, they're a bit close. David, calm down.
The wind chime that we've got, do we know what it does?
We
Makes them
know.
run away.
We do know that it makes them run away.
Yes.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
It does all the wind chimes do exactly the same thing.
Right, okay.
They basically cause supernatural creatures to run in
Is
fear.
that why you said it's going to be a short session, David? Do you think you're going to TPK us on session 71? I don't think so. I do not think so, sir.
No. I think this is going to be a short battle because I do know Kinzo is on watch.
And we might just ring the bell. Have a wee scrap first, Kinzo. They'll be soft. Kinzo likes a scrap. He'll be loving it. Watch this.
Harumi's looking up these creatures that are approaching. So, that was their free move round.
Harumi's looking them up in a book, you mean? While they creep up behind her.
Okay. So at the present moment we have Kinzo and Harumi on watch. So, what's Kinzo's action phase?
11.
11.
So
11 and
Kinzo's
5.
on 11 and 5.
Deft boy.
And Harumi is on
0.2.
2, I think. And
2. 2. Right, fine. And then we have the Bakamono show.
They're
11,
fast
12,
buggers, I
aren't they?
think.
Something like that, aren't they? 12, aren't they, or 11?
Oh,
I
fast
think
little
I think they
buggers,
go on
yes.
12 or 11, mate.
They're
yeah.
on 12.
Ugh. Fuck off. Oh, you better wake up, Baka.
I'll wake up when they stab him, yeah.
Yeah.
You might
it's
know. Have
okay,
you seen
well,
this guy sleep?
I'm literally on a 50-50 to wake up. I've got a base.
if he
base
gets
of 10.
stabbed and still.
So, close to engage is half their BMA, so they can move 2 hexes and strike.
I'll chop in his.
So 1, 1, 2,
Oh no!
1,
You're gonna make us ring the bell here, David. Eh?
1,
Oh jeez.
1, 2.
That looked like 1 and then
2.
3 to me.
1, 2.
Oh no! Get away from Harumi. She's delicate and gentle. Do not touch her.
1, 2.
You filthy.
One of them's going
Beans.
for Harumi because she's kind of a wimp.
He's the one when it comes to
1,
fight.
2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna kill that one first. I'm gonna stomp on that one's
5.
nuts. How many Bakamono is this? Like 14,
2
2
each.
groups of 7.
2
Each. Easy, easy.
Okay, so these 2 can't do anything, but they're charging. They appear to be running towards Kinzo. They couldn't
Running.
reach him in a charge, unfortunately. Okay, so Yanagi, I believe, is probably going to wake up.
Boy. Goblin
Well-
tokens, the wee guys, they are absolutely so cool. The little brown-skinned one, not the green one, the brown-skinned one, he looks like a little personified ball bag, like a ball bag has grown arms and legs. Which is a
I'm
great
sorry.
goblin.
Are you trying to drive them berserk by criticizing their appearance?
I think
Viewers, you're with me. He looks like a testicle sack on with arms and legs.
I do
So
think you might want
combat
to go and see a doctor if
modifiers.
that's.
Yeah, there's something wrong if that's what it looks like.
Okay, so let's see. The attacker is in elevated position, so that's +1. Well, they've got distractions. But anyway, so
If he's not woken up, he's passive as well, isn't he? So
the target
yeah.
is prone, passive. I won't give him surprised as well. Unable to see
Sleep to be
attacker.
surprised.
Well, if you're asleep, does that count as unable to see attacker because you got your eyes?
100% it does, aye. Surely.
Anyway, let me roll for the 3 attacks on Yanagi.
Oh no, don't kill Yanagi, David. I love you.
Oh, they won't kill him.
He's been with us for a long time, don't kill him.
Yep, that's 3 hits. And the damage
Is
is
it basically anything but a 20?
It is
Probably, and
pretty
that's
much
it.
anything but a 20.
Oh.
So
What are we playing next then, boys, after this? TPK? Nah, we've got that bell. We won't TPK. We'll be good.
8 points of damage on Yanagi.
Might just lose a couple of you weaker guys.
is that lethal?
Hang on a second. 3d4 odd and even. So that is odd and even. So that's 1 point of lethal and 7 of subdual.
Is that a spiked club or something like?
Yep.
Like their dinner squirming.
3 on Fuhon'i.
Calm down.
That's 3 attacks. Ah, 13 lethal, because they're all spiked clubs.
I mean, if you don't like Benjy, you could have just said that.
Harumi!
No need for this.
Now, Harumi, what is your armor class?
12.
I wish.
1, 2.
1 or 2, something like that. Aye. A
One.
level, probably.
1. Well, it is spring. You are in rough terrain. I would allow you to have worn your furs. If
Here's
you
the thing,
carry
I
them.
was going to mention earlier, we didn't have a fire and we're up in the hills and stuff, so we would be on winter,
That
in
would
winter
be the
garb.
third.
It will be cold in the morning, so.
Yeah, we'd be in the winter garb.
So you're AC 2. Kiduk.
Jesus.
Doesn't really make much difference.
Like it matters.
Like it matters when you roll that, eh?
5 points of subdual damage.
It's not. Oh, he's awakened.
And Harumi is awake.
Yep.
And Baka.
Paying its attention.
Baka sleeps through it all.
Oh, one of them
Oh,
might miss.
for goodness sake. What's your armor class? 2 at the moment, Baka.
2.
Yes.
2. I haven't invested in
so,
sleep jitsu.
So their
You
combat
should.
modifiers.
You're not in your
5,
armored sleeping
10,
bag.
11. This one is 10. 2. So that's a 20. So BCS is 20, so a roll of 20 is just a normal failure.
That's the
So
one that didn't see that I was cuddling up to my Tetsubo with my thumb stuck in my mouth and hit the Tetsubo instead.
and you take 1 lethal and 5 subdual.
I'm down, dearest.
Okie doke.
Killing us in our sleep, please.
Kinzo!
Can I can obviously hear what's going on. How dark is it? Can I actually see what these things are?
Yes, they are Bakamono show.
In which case, I'm going to have a quick look round and assess how many there are.
Okay, you spend this round assessing the situation.
There are many.
Please roll a wit saving throw. It's not, you don't have to make your wit saving throw, it's just how well you do determines how good your results are. That's reasonable. Yes, you do spot the 2 coming round here, and you reckon there's probably about 2 each.
That doesn't, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. On your secondary?
Shout, everybody wake up!
Nice.
Just in case somebody's still asleep.
And Harumi on a 2. You are in melee combat.
Can I still cast?
You've taken damage. I believe you have to resist the effects of the damage, don't you?
Yeah, I think you have to make.
Is it will saving throw?
I can't remember exactly what it is, but you do have to do something.
1 second. Let me look it up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a look.
But not during it, if it happens while she's casting, is that before she casts she has to do that as well?
Is it Bushido? Well, I think it depends on how much damage you've taken as to what minus you're on. I can't remember. Not after you get hit.
I don't like Harumi getting 5 hit points. She'll not have that many. I don't.
I have 16.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
No, it's not a lot. It's
Not a
pretty
lot
good
at
for
all.
a Shigenja.
Yeah, but you're still squishy. But when you're taking hits,
Oh, I know I'm a squishy.
she's very
Let
squishy.
me have a look.
Where is it?
Bum.
Excuse me.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Nope.
Okay, where it is?
I'm just trying to think myself, actually.
Get a wee bit background noise from you, Brian.
Doesn't it appear to be underneath Benjy? I can't see it under Demi. Maybe it's under.
I'm sure she doesn't have to do anything. I'm sure she's fine. She can just go ahead and cast her spell.
Aha, fatigue and wounds.
Let's find it.
Shugenja suffering damage of any kind suffer penalties in magic.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The BCS is reduced.
Okay.
This is a chance of getting a spell off.
Reduce the magic BCS by -1 if over 50% of your hit points are gone, and by -3 over 75%. Spellcasting requires concentration. Since the cast spell option is a basic option, you must concentrate on his spell from the beginning of the detailed turn in which it will be cast until his base action phase occurs. If he is attacked before his base action phase comes up, by physical force, spell, anything, he may lose his concentration. Each attack made against the Shugenja is a distraction, and each point of damage suffered from a successful attack is an additional distraction. So
it's
you
5 distractions.
So you have a distraction for the attack and 5 distractions for the damage, so you're on a net -6.
And that's
you
the
ignore those
cast
distractions?
spell.
Can you ignore those distractions, or at least attempt to?
You can make a will saving throw to attempt to ignore those distractions.
Okay,
So
we will try that.
Is there a reason we don't just keep her in a steel box forever so she can't get hurt?
well, there's normally a reason why you keep her in the middle of the party
Yeah.
And not at the edge.
and not at
Well,
the
she's
end.
on what?
Okay.
She's on what? Because she's got the best eyesight, so put her on the something that she's more likely to spot what's coming.
Oh yes. You're just lucky that she was slightly inside and they could only get to Baka, and only one of them got to her.
Obviously, we're all feeling tired and a bit dozy after all this trekking.
So,
will
Harumi,
save-
please make a will saving throw.
Is that with the -6?
No, it's a will saving
no,
It's
throw.
a straight.
Okay.
Okay.
And each effect number.
I
Make
failed.
any effect numbers. Okay, so you're a net -6 on your cast chance to cast
Well,
a
I'm going
spell.
to try anyway. So I need
Yeah,
a
do it
9
anyway.
or lower.
What else have we got for these?
No! It didn't work.
It didn't work. No.
Did not work.
Okay.
I tried and it fuzzled.
Right. Those who are asleep, you are woken if you make your health saving throw. Sorry, is it? No, it's
If you feel
fail
it.
your health. You fail your health saving throw, and if you've taken damage, you can add the damage to the dice roll.
Oh, nice.
So we're all rolling now.
Yes, indeed. So those of you who are asleep,
Oh, no way have I made it. No way have I fucking made it. I think I've made it. Let me check. Health saving throw.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I've made it. Fuck.
Oh, you're still asleep.
So,
Thanks
as
to the damage, I'm awake.
I roll a
How much did
you? I
Hey.
had 13. I think I'm probably awake.
I think you're awake. Yes. Kyūryū, how much did you fail it by?
5.
That's
No,
not
I didn't
enough
feel
for
it.
the shout.
Sorry, I didn't feel it. I made it by 5.
Exactly. That's not enough for the shout to
To
wake
wake
you
me
up.
up. Yeah.
I was going to give you kind of +2 for
Be
the
nice
shout.
to me for the shout. We need to be a +5.
Yanagis are gone. He's been asleep. No,
What?
failed his health saving throw by a load.
No, he failed. If he's failed it, he's woke up.
Critically failed.
If you
It's
fail your health saving throw, you wake up.
He wakes up, he's critically failed it.
He wakes up bolt upright.
And
Do you
springs
think the
to his feet.
Bakamono would hold off killing me for a second whilst I go wake my boss up?
Listen, as long as you woke up, I'm not bothered. I'll wake up eventually. At least you woke up this time.
Please, would somebody roll for Priest Terramune?
Oh, I'm
You're
not
off,
doing
you
it. I'm
two.
not feeling lucky. Which fucking made it, the dick.
He gets +2
Close.
for the
Shout.
shout, but that is enough to make it. So unfortunately, he's still asleep.
The fact that I'm all injured and got the lower health, does that not make me easier to wake up? Sleeping less soundly, David? No?
No,
You
it's
need to
it's
rest
a
more.
mystical effect on your healing rate, I'm afraid. So where are we? Where's the sleep symbol? There we go.
Oh.
You're sleeping until your alarm clock goes off. Okay. So
Oh,
let's
look at the
add
symbol, the
those.
symbol of shame.
And the batteries are low too, so you don't know.
So
if he's going.
Yanagi, let's add Yanagi to the chart.
He's on 7-3.
Okay. So he's on 7 and 3. And then we will add Fuhon'i to the chart, and he's on what?
11-5.
11 and 5. And 5. And let's add Baka. And Baka's on
9 and 4.
9 and 4. Unfortunately, the Bakamono show gets to go first. And, well, let's step in to attack the other person who's standing up. And the rest of them will just carry on dealing death to the people on the ground. So, let us go for Yanagi again. 3 attacks. Come on, I must roll a 1 eventually.
Come on now, David. You don't need to roll any once.
Yeah, no,
no,
no
for that.
So, Yanagi is now... let's see. They are in elevated position against him, which is +1. He is prone, which is +5, so that's +6. He's no longer passive, so they're in just a net +6.
My armor class will go up because I'm now able to defend myself.
Correct.
I can use me ability with
So, as far as
my armor
those
class
are
will jump to
concerned,
4.
so their BCS is that. So that's 16. So that's only 2 hits on Yanagi.
Okay.
Which oh, for
Hey,
goodness
Snake Eyes,
sake,
come on.
There's your ones.
that's 2 lethal on Yanagi.
There's your ones.
Okay.
Oh dear, their luck's turned. On Fuhon'i. 3 attacks on Fuhon'i. There we go. And just +6. Oh no. Right, somebody please look up what the critical fumble for
Yeah.
a 7 is.
Oh, sorry, very cool.
Bambolino. Let's go.
7, is it on combat, isn't it?
Kills all his mates.
Armed combat.
Dazed. Look at
Dazed. Okay. He's dazed. Fair enough. Of the others, only 1 hits you, doing
1 lethal.
uh
Did we
One
not
lethal.
establish that? Yeah, they've all got sharps.
Well, no, they've got spiked clubs. But
I just got lucky
they're
last
not totally spiked. It's just a case of whether the hard bit or the spiked bit hits you. So I roll each time. These aren't very well organised. Okay, Harumi, let's go. Let's deal with you.
Let's not.
Let's miss you.
Yeah.
And Baka.
This doesn't bode well for me.
That looks like 4 hits. Sorry, 3 hits rather.
3.
I was about to say.
Where's the 4th one
Three.
coming
Four.
from?
Where'd the fourth one come from?
For crying out loud!
Serve you right for sneaking up on people.
Take that up here.
2 points of subdual and 2 points of lethal. This is disgusting. And Kinzo is unfortunately standing and defending himself. What's his armor class?
I'm going to parry.
Okay, so what's your armor class?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This point, I believe.
Okay. So one of them will hit, but the other one won't. So you take 2 points. For sake. 2 points of lethal. What a disgusting set of rolls.
Not
I
that
don't
I'm
think I
having
rolled
much issue.
higher than a 2!
That's right for
Good.
cheating.
It serves you right.
Okay.
Not that
Fuhon'i,
I'm-
what do you
Sorry.
wish to do? Stand up?
Oh yes, first
wait.
thing is improve my position. So stand up, face them if I
okay.
can.
So you wish to stand up.
Yeah.
Since you are engaged, you need to make a speed saving throw.
Oh, good. I make it.
You are standing up. Congratulations.
Awesome. Okay.
Kinzo, what are you doing?
I'm going to turn the pig around. I'm going to turn around and back up. I'm still parrying. And I'm going to try and reach back and kick Kyūryū as I back up.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Roll to hit and don't roll a 20.
17?
You hit him.
Thank
Do you wish to do any
Kinzo.
damage?
No, I'm just trying to jolt him awake.
Okay. Roll a d6. See how badly you jolt him. Fine. You can add +6 to your health saving throw roll this time. Okay, Baka. Do you wish to stand up?
I'm not very good at standing up.
You can attack while laying on the ground.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a double nut punch at one of them. I'm going to go for this one here. Oh, why is
Sorry,
it not
which one was
pinging?
it? Him? Yep, him.
So for the double strike, do I roll it twice or do I?
Not twice.
Well,
How do? And I take -1 on both or what?
You do 2 attacks. Is that double strike you're doing, yeah?
Yeah.
So you roll twice. They're both at -1, and the second one's half.
Oh, okay.
Half a piece, yeah. Half and then -1. The first one's just -1.
you are a net -6 because you are prone and he's above you.
Yeah, and then they're gonna have armor class. It's really silly. Okay, I'm gonna try standing.
Right, it's
I'll
not
try
right.
standing.
Second one's never going to hit. It's all right doing one.
I'm just standing up.
What's your
And
speed
do you know
saving?
what? My speed saving base is a 7, so I've literally on the nose.
You stand up and up and up, and they are looking up at you and thinking he was much smaller on the ground.
I'm just gonna grin at them. Cool.
Okie doke. Next we have Yanagi. Is Yanagi going to try standing up?
No, I think we'll kick him from the ground. I think.
Okay, net minus
The middle.
6.
Kick the middle one from the ground.
He is armor class of 2, so you're a net minus 8. I presume your BCS is better is 14 or better.
Yeah. It certainly is.
Okay, you hit.
We're just doing the 1d6 then. Let me just get there. I'm going to keep swapping screens. Right. Take 4 points of skill.
Okay. That's that one, which is. He's still there? Fuhon'i, your secondary.
I can use a secondary to either parry. I could get my weapon out, couldn't I? I could get my Manriki loose. Right? My weapons.
As a secondary action, you can draw a weapon if you make a deafness saving throw.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it.
Okay. Deafness saving throw.
And on a
Should make it.
7, I make it.
Congratulations, you have your Manriki whatever out.
Awesome.
Kinzo, secondary.
Tell the priest to get behind me.
He's asleep.
Oh, he's asleep, isn't it? Okay, I'll do that then. Okay, so I'm
Kicking the
preparing
priest?
No, I'm preparing to charge these two nutters in front of me next turn.
We don't need to
We're
charge.
Running into them.
Well, I think you'll probably find that they close up to you first.
I know, but I'm hoping to force them back a bit, hopefully.
Okay, Baka, your secondary.
Sorry, parry.
You're parrying. Okay, make your BCS roll.
Goodness. And so,
Oh, I got +1.
Okay, so you're a net +1 on your armor. Yanagi, secondary.
oh, that's not too bad. Sorry, Dave.
Yanagi, secondary.
Sorry, I was busy looking at something. My apologies, I'm trying to run both of them. Yanagi, secondary, we might as well have another pop at him. Kick him again.
Okay, don't forget you're -6.
Yeah. Yeah, we missed.
Okie doke. And finally, Harumi. Unfortunately, he missed you.
So I don't have the
I've-
penalties that play.
You don't have
Or
the
do I?
penalties.
Okay.
I think he's
Worry
going to
away.
regret this, isn't he?
Worry him away.
Make him regret it.
I turn invisible.
Yes. Amazing.
Oh.
Concealing cloak.
Whew. Right.
Bye.
This is... You've been copying the hag, haven't you?
Yeah, cost me time.
Okay. And at the end of the round, Kyūryū, please make a health saving throw. Try rolling a 1. Go on, I dare you.
Like even a 1 and I still make it because of the +6. Oh no, I don't.
no.
I don't.
On a 1, you're still asleep.
Rolled a 16.
You wake up.
I wake up.
Congratulations. But you are still prone, as is Yanagi. Okie doke, and would somebody please roll for Priest Terramune to see whether he wakes up? Yes, he wakes up. What's going on here?
You can still spot
Okie doke.
the person under the concealing cloak. So which saving throw at The penalty equal to the level of the spell.
Well, he's only just opened his eyes and he's looking up.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I mean, I've actually got Bakamono.
Okay. Well, first of all, that Bakamono is not going to run away. He is going to attempt to see where this creature has disappeared to. And fail miserably. So basically that one is going to spend his round just poking his club in various places just to see whether or not there's somebody there. Right, going round in order then. These three are attacking Yanagi. And Yanagi is on the ground still, so they are net plus loads. So that's 3 attacks on Yanagi.
Yanagi's going to parry. Yanagi's going to parry, so let's see what we can do.
Come on.
No, he needed to parry on his last action. And he didn't.
Alright, sorry, yeah, my apologies, Dave.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So, since he's on the ground, but he's not passive, what's his armor class?
4.
So net plus 3. So that is 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. So that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Doing. Ooh, that's better. Dual and 3 lethal.
How much subdual? I didn't catch it.
6 subdual and 3 lethal.
6 and 3. Okay. Got it. Yep.
Okay, Fuhon'i is up and active.
And armed.
And armed, yes, alright, fine. So, 10, let's see how those go. Right, what's your armor class?
I make it 3 with my level, because it's Winter Garb and my level 1.
Okey-doke, in that case, only 1 hit you this round. Doing...
Oh, Jesus.
5... Subdual.
Okay, it's probably worth noting my subdual and lethal is 1 off my total.
You are wobbling.
One off your total.
But you will at least get to attack before you wobble badly enough to fall over.
Oh, no, this is not good.
I'm sorry, this is not good. I thought you were the one who was saying, don't ring the wind chime.
No, I tell a lie, I'm actually 5 off, sorry.
You're
It's
fine.
Not quite as bad as I thought, but yeah, where the hell's that wind chime?
Just a flesh wound.
A column that adds it up, or is it just?
Oh no, I just can't count because I'm doing 2 things at once.
Right, so the 3 attacks on Baka. Oh, for goodness sake. What's your armor class, Baka?
Partly 5.
One of those attacks that you just made on me, sorry to interrupt, was a guy that was dazed.
Yes, he was dazed. Sorry, he was dazed last round, which means he came out of daze at the end of the round.
Worth a try. How well?
My apologies. If he was stunned, then he would still be dazed this round.
Gotcha.
I thought you lose your next action with a daze.
In the round, yes. It's
right.
in that round.
Secondary, I guess.
As far as you are concerned, you are missed completely, Baka, and the poor guy. Oh no! What's a 20 on the fumble table? Kills himself.
Hits himself. Half damage.
Hits himself, takes half damage. He hits himself. Why couldn't I roll a 1?
You had all your ones.
I need to learn Bakamono Show Jitsu, where I can just pick up a Bakamono and use them like a Tetsubo.
Yeah.
That's what I want to learn.
That would be kind of cool.
Right, so he's right. Fine,
11.
fine.
Oh, smashes Loki.
Yeah.
So, believe it's Fuhon'i next.
Which one was that, by the way? That just critical? Which one am I pummeling first?
The one that you went to pummel just hit himself with his own club. Okay.
I am going to. Oh, Harumi's disappeared, hasn't?
Harumi disappeared. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, the hag has done something to her.
I am going to actually step. Can I step and face that one? Or am I to the side? Because basically I was thinking, if that one is attacking Yanagi and injured, I can have a pop at him, and hopefully Yanagi can get up.
I wouldn't worry about Yanagi.
Okay.
It's not making any attempt to get up. He's fighting him from the ground.
In which case, I will have a pop at
Look after yourself.
that one. And
Sorry,
after the
Him. Yep.
yeah,
Fine.
but after my attack, I want to take a step back, so I want to move
Yeah.
away.
That's fine.
So I guess I shall roll 13. Oh, I miss by 1.
Okay. Well, that one's actually wearing a decent amount of armor. He's AC 4.
Oh, well, I missed by a few more then.
Okay. Kinzo.
There's a dice right.
Oh, sorry.
on
No,
top
no,
of
sorry.
our
I missed. I missed 2. These 2 have to attack Kinzo.
Perhaps
that
it
one
was just
steps
a
forward
D20
to
right in the wrong place.
So the 2 attacks on Kinzo.
If you click on the screen, by the way, it'll get rid of any dice that are
Yeah,
lying on it.
It's all right now. He's rolled some more, so it's good.
I have an idea. I'm probably going to have to reload my Firefox. Okay, 1 attack hits Kinzo, doing 4 points of subdual damage.
Okay.
Now Kinzo can do his action.
Right, Kinzo is going to attack the one who's closest to the priest, and I'm going to throw him. Use Jujutsu to throw him.
You can chuck him in the water.
Okay.
I'm going to
Roll.
chuck him into chuck him on the ground.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Kinzo's really been lacking on his Jujutsu. and that'll
That's
do.
a decent roll,
I've made it by 8 plus the modifiers.
though. Nice.
That's number 2. He's only AC 1, so you've got 7 effect numbers.
I think it's a D10, isn't it, if I remember rightly? Actually, needing a 7 on us to get the throw, I think, if I remember rightly. Alright.
A second.
I think it is.
Let's just go up to Jujutsu.
Oh, that's like my memory.
Well, my memory is lousy at the moment. Okay. Jujutsu. Any attack? Right. You're doing grapple, throw, and trip. You're doing a throw. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Right. If a Jujutsu user elects the takedown option of the throw attack and is successful, he is allowed to immediately perform a grapple attack.
I don't want to grapple him. So I'll throw him to the ground.
Okay.
Have a look at the throw, because that's probably where it is. So, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the effect number is the chance in 10 that the throw will actually work.
Okay, go for it. So you got 7.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he managed to survive, not being, didn't get through.
Okay, you didn't manage to throw.
No, okay.
Rats. Never mind. Baka, I believe you are on your feet.
Can I just check? Is that square there? Does that get this one in the flank, in the side?
No, because they're effectively all facing. If you step to there, you're.
Oh, is it this square that's his flank?
This guy is actually facing you, so you would need to get behind him to there to get flank.
Site, yeah. And then this place is right at the back. Okay, gotcha.
That
In that case, yeah. In that case, I'm just going to go for the double hit on the one that took the damage a minute ago. This one here.
Yep, certainly. And he's AC 2.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this back on 9? You've missed me because I go on 10.
Oh no!
Ah,
Yes,
true.
yeah.
Add you to
It's
the
Kyūryū's
list.
turn. And remember, he wasn't allowed to save it.
A 20 and an 11.
You remember he wasn't allowed to save his 1 last week.
Well, what were you going to do on your turn, Kyūryū? Stand up?
Stand up.
Well, there you are then. That's your turn. You stand up.
Is that all I can do on my primary?
Correct.
Remember, I've got a secondary on 5 as well, but it's a primary. I've got a second primary on 5.
You have indeed. But you stand up on your first primary.
Yes.
I think I've stood up basic action for beers or not.
So basic action.
So,
Yes, that doesn't matter what it is.
Slap Kinzo in the arse as I get up. Let's go.
Kinzo probably interprets that as ring that wind chime. Yes?
No, he does not.
Well, I'm trying to stop, stop them hurting me and stop them getting to the priest.
I trust Kinzo will ring it when the time is, when he needs to, if he needs to.
I wanted to Kyūryū awake so that I can at least get these guys off me so I can do something.
Yeah.
I'll let them get to the priest, they might kill him.
So what were your action phases, Kyūryū?
10 and 5.
Okay. I will allow you to re-roll Baka, but 1s don't count.
thank you very, very, very much. You watch this, 2 20s now. That's 1 hit, 1 miss.
Looks like a 20 to me.
Add them together, it's a 20.
It's a 20, yes. Okay, so what's your hit damage from the hit?
So that's 1d10 plus 3.
Boom.
Oh, 6 damage.
6 to the nuts.
Merely tickled him.
He doesn't look happy. Yanagi!
Is he still alive? That's good news.
Look at alive. Well, it's my primary, isn't it? So I'm going to kick what I've been kicking before.
Okay.
One dice. Ignore that. That's a D10. Oh, yeah, D20. 16 is unlikely. Very unlikely. It's not going to hit them.
No. Fuhon'i, secondary.
Harry.
Okay, roll your d20.
D20, there we go. Thus.
So that's one armor class. Kinzo? Harry?
Well, secondary, isn't it? I'm going to step right in close to that guy.
Okay.
I'm at 0 range, effectively. I'm going to
Fair
try
enough.
and grapple him.
So, are you trying a grapple on your secondary?
Yes, I'm stepping right close and trying to grapple him, which I don't think will work. But because we're not looking there. Where are we? Muted. No, that's not going to work. No. That's close, but not quite.
Okay. Baka on your secondary?
Oh, I'm going to go for a combat yard.
Wait.
Oops, wrong way.
Hang on.
It's my
a second.
secondary on 5
Oh.
first.
Yeah, your secondary first. Yeah. Or your second primary.
I'm pointing at the target, Kyūryū. You can't miss it. I just
Yep,
opened
so I can step and attack, can't I?
You can step 1 and attack.
I will do so.
Me and the priest are distractions, but don't worry about it. Go on, you can hit them.
Don't know how I roll the D100, forgive me.
80, that's a bit bad here.
Ooh.
7.
Why does it always roll off the one?
I'm sure a 7's going to do it though.
Yeah.
7 is a hit, yes. Which one are you hitting?
This one.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have had time to pull out my Yawara yet, so it will just be D6 plus my level, I think.
Yep.
6.
You still there? Rightio. Now we have Baka.
Combat yard and parry.
Okay, roll your dice.
No, well, +1.
+1. Yanagi, secondary. Are you parrying?
I'll parry.
And Harumi. What are you doing, Harumi?
Backing up.
You're running.
Well,
Okay.
I'm backing up. So I'm going.
What's
my
your
movement
BM?
rate. 4.
So you're basically doing a full move. Okay, not a problem.
Oh, I did say I moved to combat yard after my strike. Can I move me?
Yep,
No,
okay,
that's-
move yourself.
Done.
Very good. So, and would somebody please roll for Priest? Oh no, Priest Terramune did wake up, so he's standing up this round. My apologies. So he stands up this round. Okay, so that's a turn. And he's going on 4. Right, so the Bakamono show. So That guy will turn slightly to face you. This guy will step to there. That guy. 1, 2, 3.
What?
No.
Short range. Short range of sumo. I forgot about that. Shit.
Sorry?
I forgot sumo was a lot short range. I thought I was stopping him, pinning him in place.
1, 2. He moves forward 1. He moves forward 1. He moves forward 1. And he's lost track of this invisible person, so he goes 1, 2.
I thought he
And we'll
might
go
go
for
for
Priest
me.
Termune.
Yeah.
No, he's going for Priest Termune.
That was a bad move, Fuhon'i. You've held your ground.
Yeah, I'm hoping
okay.
to stop this guy going for the priest.
You won't. Where's this? You've already got 3 guys to cope with. You can't deal with any more.
That's how the character plays it.
Never mind. Anyway, carry on.
So, versus Yanagi.
Go
Oh,
on, then.
they're bound to roll a 1 eventually.
Yeah, they're more likely to roll the 20 and fall over.
They've been rolling lots of 20s.
Not against
So
me,
that's
the
one. That's 1 hit on Yanagi, doing 6 points of. Hang on, I rolled 2d4 by mistake. So it's the first one. So 6 points of lethal on Yanagi.
Ooh, now we're getting nasty.
Yes, quite.
Get me mad in a minute.
But Fuhon'i's got 3 on him. Not another 20, I hope. Nope. Right, what's your armor class, Fuhon'i?
3. So at least 2 of those are hits.
Didn't you parry?
I did actually.
4.
So it's
So
4.
it's 4. So that 10, 9, 10. So it's only 1 hit.
Oh, thank God.
Doing a 3 subdual. 1 attack on Priest Termune. That's not a hit, unfortunately, for him. This guy will back off 1 and go for Kinzo. And miss. An attack on Kyūryū. A 12 is a miss. Then we have 3 attacks on Baka.
Come on now.
Oh, that's more like it. What's your armor class, Baka?
Currently 5.
5?
Level 2, Winter Guard, parry.
Mutter, grumble, grumble. So you take 1 point of subdual. Mutter, grumble, grumble. And so I've done all of them. So next we have Kinzo.
I'm going to switch my focus and try and throw the guy who's trying to hit the priest.
Okie doke. Go for it.
That's more like it. So that is Kinzo. Any effect numbers less.
He's AC 3.
Very nice.
7 effect numbers. 7 effect numbers again.
Okay.
Try and throw it.
Come on. 8 or higher. Go on.
Get down. Get down, man. So he's thrown to the ground.
Okay.
He's prone, and I think that's the man saving throw. You can find it.
So probably a health saving throw, I would
One would
imagine.
have thought so, wouldn't you? You just confirm that. Throw. You're on the ground. Let's make a health saving throw. Did you make it?
Nope.
But yeah, stun critical effect.
Okay, so he's basically stunned for this round and then dazed for next round.
Good. Don't do it again.
Tony!
How dare you attack the priest?
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult to retreat.
Hey, you.
Well, no,
consider your...
I was actually stepping back last round to defend the priest, but it didn't work. The Bakamono that stepped in to go for the priest, am I side to side with him, or do I have any positional advantage?
No real positional advantage.
Okay. In which case, I think I have to thin down.
In which case,
front
you're
of me.
either attacking him to your
I'm going to attack the one in front of me that has the least amount of armor. You said one of them had more than, had a lot of armor. Is there one that has less armor? I want to attack the one with the least armor of the three in front of me.
One directly in front of you.
Perfect.
Him has got the least armor, AC 1.
I miss.
If you miss, down to Kyūryū.
Attempt to smack this one again.
Okay. AC 3.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That's a miss, I think, possibly.
What's your BCS?
22, I think. Let me just double check.
Please make a
Yeah,
will
It is.
a will
Hang on.
saving throw.
BCS
make
for
a
a Timmy
will
was, I was 22, yeah.
Please make a will saving throw.
Hopefully. Yes, that does make a will saving throw. Let me double
By
check.
how many?
A will saving throw is
0, probably 2, maybe.
6, so I've made it by 0. I made it just by
In that case, you don't manage to ignore the 2 distractions, so you're -2 for the 2 distractions.
So it's a miss.
And
Not a fumble though.
he is armor class 3, so that's -5, so your BCS to hit him was only 17. Therefore, it's a fumble.
It is a
Please
fumble.
roll a d20.
Okay. Great.
You want low. You want low.
Is it not a D10 for unarmed?
Not for a failure. No. No
okay.
special effect. Just a miss.
Just a miss, okay.
Mutter, grumble,
Can live
grumble,
with that.
grumble, mutter!
Get him next time.
Baka.
Get on, Baka.
Laying into the same one. Double strike.
Double punch. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, okay. The second one, because of armor class, probably a miss. So we are on. Oh, hold on. We're
An
on
8 and a 6,
17s and 9. So 16 and 8. So first one by 8 and the second one by 2.
Bakamono 5 is AC 2.
Meets
Cool.
it, beats it.
Yep.
That's 2 hits.
Got him. Well done, Baka.
So that's 2d10 plus 6.
Oh, nice, mate. That's a nice roll.
Go to sleep.
Sleep at the back.
22 damage.
Yes. That's a beautiful sound.
Black.
Lights out.
Lights go out.
The poor
Into your
Bakamono
bloodline.
gets hit either side of the head, his eyes cross, and he collapses to the ground in a heap.
Well
You
done.
know when you've been tangoed.
Nostalgia.
Certainly has.
So, are you going to become a pious Buddhist and wear an orange robe?
I'm doing my best. I'm not very clued up on it yet, but I'm doing my best.
Yanagi, still on the ground. Legs all round you.
Primary, isn't it?
Primary, yes.
Strike out.
You know.
Nope, that's no good. No good.
Kinzo, secondary.
Can I say something on secondary?
Yes.
I'll tell Harumi, get behind Kyūryū.
Yes.
It's the best place to be at the moment.
Fuhon'i, secondary.
Harry.
Okay. Roll your d20.
Sing again.
The guarantee
Yeah,
plus
what?
one's always good.
Yeah.
Kyūryū. Come on, time for another d20, another 20.
It's not. Pretty sure a 13 will hit him with my 22 BCS.
Yes, that's a hit.
Worth 6 damage.
Okay, he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And Priest Terramune will follow orders and move to there. And is there anything he can do? Dumpty.
I'll shout no here.
Right. Just want him out of the combat line.
I'm thinking after I get rid of that one, I'm probably gonna go like that. He'll still be out of the way. It's fine.
So, why not? Once you've put that one down, there's a couple of people like Fuhon'i and Yanagi are just holding the line.
That side,
barely holding the
that'll be
line.
side. Yeah, that side's good once that one goes down. To be fair.
Yeah, so the
Yeah,
next one
he'll
too,
be
they're
fine.
both being ground down quite badly. Target-rich environment for you.
Yeah.
Priest
just getting warmed up,
Terramune
mate.
will start chanting in a loud voice and gesticulating wildly
Yeah.
in an attempt to frighten them. Yes? Well, he's got to try something.
The sad thing is, it's gonna be that scares them off.
Yeah. But they're pretty dumb. They might not. They might just think he's some powerful mage casting a
Baka.
spell. Eh?
Harry.
Okay, roll your parry.
Nice roll.
Oh, should have hit. Should have gone for a hit. Never mind. So yeah, I passed. Does that mean I get?
How much
I
did you pass
passed by 7.
I think that's plus 2.
By se-
Plus 2 or plus 3?
86.
No, it's only plus 2. 'Cause it's every 5 effect number.
Every 5, yep. So it's plus 2.
Nice.
Yanagi parrying.
Parrying again. Oh, that's good.
Very
Lots of
nice.
effect numbers. What's the bonus? That should be a critical parry.
Critical parry.
Yeah, that's going to be a critical parry.
Do you get is critical parry a thing? Is it?
Yep.
Nice.
Because you get the extra 2d6.
Nice. An extra 2d6 on your armor class.
No, on your effect numbers.
Ah.
So,
Okay. So how many effect numbers was it? In
4.
total?
4 plus I am on 9 and 11. So 10, 14. Yeah, 15 would have been better.
Yep.
Anyway, so I'm now armor class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice one.
4,
And
5, 6,
Harumi, you're going to slip off quietly into the undergrowth?
Yeah, she'll not do this.
Cool. Back up one, and then darts water on this one.
Okay. How many darts?
It will be 2. That is okay.
How long does your concealing cloak last?
Until I decide to drop it.
Or somebody spots
Or
you.
they find me.
Somebody spots you, it drops you.
That 19 came off the one. It was so agonising to watch.
Yeah,
Right.
it's close.
I know it was.
Is everyone else's lagging really badly today?
No, mine's is great.
No, mine's fine.
Because it seems
Uh,
to
yeah,
sit on that one for ages on mine.
Yeah, mine is lagging badly. That one is only AC 1. So what's your BCS?
BCS is 16.
So no, it's a miss. So that's 1 hit.
That is a D6 plus 2.
Oh.
So 7.
7. Still standing there. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. That is the end of that round. Nope, they're reasonably happy with how things are going. They've only lost Fred so far, and nobody really liked him. So
Poor Fred. Oh, he gets
He looks like a ball bag.
He was a ball bag looking guy.
Oh, he's a wizard. Shugenja, must deal with him. Step forward 1.
He's still down. He was the one
Oh,
who
sorry,
got
my
still
apologies.
difficult.
True, yes. So he
dazed.
comes out
dazed
of his
himself.
stun and just goes into daze.
Yeah, because I'm going to kick him while he's on the ground.
So he's now dazed. So he can't move. That guy is facing you. That guy's
Also-
facing Kyūryū.
He's also
Yep,
prone
that-
as well.
Okay, well, people stay much as they are. So 3 on Yanagi.
I'm class 7, I worked it out wrong.
Fair enough.
Hopefully they might all miss for a team. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they all miss.
Come on.
even with their +6.
Come on.
Ah,
Just
dear.
squirming about so much on the ground, they can't hit me.
3 on Fuhon'i.
He's breakdancing, doing windmills and shit.
Oh!
Oh, come on!
Oh, the tide has turned.
kills himself.
Nice roll, David.
This is not fair to the monsters.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's a 3 and a 5 on the fumble table, which
He
I
was-
believe are not
Nothing.
really a fumble.
That he was
just a miss.
nothing. I remember. That was
1
mine.
to 5 is just a miss.
Yes. Well, Fuhon'i's dodging around has basically just caused chaos, and it looked like they fumbled, but they didn't. 2 on Baka. They might not have liked Fred, but they're going to try and revenge him. The 11's a miss. The 6 is a hit for
Remember my AC 6 now.
yes.
So hold on. 7 was a miss. 7 was a miss a minute ago. With AC 5.
Yeah, different one.
Oh, okay.
Not all the same.
They're not all the same.
Some
Some are better than
Jump.
others.
Just take your
So
one
that's
subdual point.
one point of subdual damage.
No, I don't want to.
This is getting beyond a joke.
Now you know how we
Ones
normally
and
feel.
20s. Ones
I don't
and
find it
20s.
joking.
Okay. No. That's. them.
Sorry, which one was that just hit me?
Dumpty 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 dum. That was number 3, I think. Yes, it was that one that just hit you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Time for the left testicle.
And 1 on Kinzo. is a miss, and one on Kyūryū is a miss. Which means that it's now Kinzo's turn.
Right, I'm going to kick that dirty swine on the ground.
Okay, you're kicking him.
I'm kicking him. Yeah, make it by lots.
Fair enough. Roll your damage.
Six.
Okay, still there. Watching little birdies go round and round in circles. Fuhon'i.
Well, if he's stunned on the floor or dazed,
Yeah.
I'm going to have a go at him too.
Stick the boot in, yeah. Stick him while he's down.
Or in this case, put the weight of my Banriki into him.
Belt him with your toilet chain.
Okay, he's in your side facing, so you're a -5.
I was going to ask, if I take a step back, does that bring him into my facing?
Yes.
Turn on the spot. Put the other one behind you,
But if you turn on the spot to put him in your front flank, it puts the one behind you in your side flank.
I was
Not
thinking
your rear, in your flank.
I was thinking of stepping between Yanagi and the priest to do it.
So going to there.
Yes, because that also opens up a line for Kyūryū and Kinzo to go through. In front of me.
Okay.
It does.
That means you need to adjust the length of your chain, doesn't it?
Which I can do between strikes. We previously had it that it didn't cost me an action to do that.
no, it doesn't. No, you can just.
Okay,
it's
fine.
Part of the weapon.
Yeah, we've gone into that
True,
previously.
yep. Okay, in that case, you're going for him.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Come on. Yes.
Oh, nice.
That'll do.
Oh, that's a hit. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And that's
Nice.
a
Are you
DC.
good enough to get? You're not going to get a critical on two, are you? I don't think. Even though he's on the ground and dazed.
You got two distractions, and he's AC.
Skill of 12, I
3.
think.
So that's 5.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Base damage is 1d6. Subdual plus my level. That's...
Not with the
Is
chain.
it plus your level?
Not with the
Why is
chain,
it plus
so-
your level?
Oh, sorry. Is that not a plus my level one?
No.
Only on the Tommy weather.
Yeah, that's right. Of course it is.
Took me ages to work that one out.
Unlucky.
You get your strength bonus.
Yeah, it was
Do you have a strength bonus?
unlikely for a Bodega.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
true. Yeah, because you're just so speedy Gonzalez, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Depends on
Well,
that point, so moving fast.
well.
I do 1 point of subdual.
He says he's Speedy Gonzalez, but he's not as fast as me.
He just thinks he's humouring Kyūryū.
He talks. He's normal.
young.
Kyūryū! Kyūryū, time to humour your target, Kyūryū.
Oh, well, still going for the same one.
Play with your food. Put him down.
Seven damage.
He goes down.
Yes.
Okay.
One for Kyūryū, boys. Just getting warmed up. We'll step in there beside Fuhon'i in a minute.
Can you not step after you've hit him? Can you
I
not fill that gap now?
No, I think I do it on my next, don't I?
You can
You can
step 1 as a combat action, so you can hit him and move 1.
Can I hit a man move so I can move to there
Yes.
now and I don't have to wait until my second?
He can't
Correct.
stop you because you're not engaged with him anymore. He's
Yeah.
down.
Correct.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Yep.
Nice defensive line.
Exactly.
And it's avoiding
Exactly.
being outflanked.
Hold the line, boys.
Fine.
We've got this. Harumi's invisible doing magic. We have got this.
Baka!
Uh,
You're going for the one who hit you last time, yes?
Get
I
big
certainly
lad.
am.
Get 'em.
Double hand smash. That
First one
is
will get him, no?
5. Passed by 5 on the first one. Oh no, hold on. Passed by 4 on the first one.
Damn.
And
The AC 4.
the
Meets
second
it.
one's a miss.
Okay, so you hit him once.
For 6 damage again.
You are just playing with your food, eh?
Yep.
Yanagi?
Secondary, okay. Oh, primary, isn't it?
Primary, mate.
Primary. Yes.
Primary. I guess we're going to belt him again.
Get him, Yanagi.
Get him down eventually. Oh, yeah, that's not going to hit him.
Because you're prone still.
I'm still on the ground, yeah.
Kinzo, secondary.
We'll kick that guy on the ground. Finish him off. Come on. Do him, I think. Kinzo's. Oh, yeah, he's good at. Memorizes his good one. That's fine. Yeah, what's his armor class? Oh, he's on the ground, so I'm going to.
That's well, you're plus 10 to hit him. He's
I'm gonna
AC 3.
I'm going to hit him at plus 10, yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 6. Lights out.
Not yet.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuhon'i, secondary. Harry. 1. Kyūryū, second primary.
This one's got the markers on him. Is he dazed or prone or what was the deal
He's
with him?
dazed
He's
and on the
dazed
ground.
and prone at the moment.
Okay.
That's why we're kicking him.
I'm gonna join in the kick in, mate. Have a wee smack at him. Oh, dear.
Of all the times, of all the times.
Only D10.
Shall I do that? I mean, there's no point in.
Oh, there is
rolling
absolutely
these.
all the point in seeing what effect and how much damage it does. Don't you dare take that away from me.
Are you doing it with a
We
kick?
all-
Are you causing his head to explode?
It's a kick. It's an Atemiwaza. It's a kick.
I know, D10.
We all know Kyūryū likes to put his foot through people. or his
D10.
fist through people.
Oh, this is for the
Sometimes
effect,
so.
isn't it? 2.
No, you're pretending
damage.
he's pretending he's an
damage.
alchemist, aren't you?
So 5 doubled is 10.
I'm turning it into March.
Yes, he's no longer dazed and prone. He's dazed, dead, and prone.
Squashed.
Yes.
Nice.
And Priest Terramune will redouble his chanting and waving of arms in magical means.
Told you I was just getting warmed up, boys. This is going to be the easy fight. How we doing up here, boys? Oh, Yanagi's holding the line. Easy days.
Baka, your
Yes.
secondary.
Like it's a bit beaten up, like, so he's
Ah, he'll be alright. He's tough.
can't take too much. Not
Just
too
keep
much.
moving, Yanagi. Keep breakdancing. You'll be fine.
Could be if they hit him one good round, and they could put him unconscious.
Ah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, one bad round. That's all I'm.
Are you parrying Baka?
The boss is awake.
Oh, yes,
It's
please.
fine.
Roll your d20.
Get some.
Get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
I'm
your
going to start
2d6.
hitting on my secondary.
Roll your 2d6.
D10. Oh, yeah.
And this is
2d6.
the 2d6 adds to the effect number, and each 5
That's the
effect
effect number.
numbers is an extra +1 on his AC. Yeah.
So, yep,
Cool.
correct. No, each 5 effect numbers.
Each 5 effect numbers. Yeah.
That's
So he
8.
gets
So
+8.
how many effect numbers did you make on your secondary attack?
So that my base is 9.
So
So-
that's
For the secondary, it's 4. So you made it by 3.
No. My base secondary is 9.
Alright, so you made it by 8.
Like, plus another.
Yeah.
So 8 plus
Eight
8
plus-
8 is 16,
16,
which is plus
plus 3 to your armor class.
3 plus 4.
plus 4 on your armor class.
Plus 4, so it's
AC 8.
+1 for anything up to 5, and then +2 up
It's
to 10.
1. You always get 1, and then you get 1 for every 5.
Okay, right. 1 and then 1 for every 5. Got ya. Got ya.
What's your old 20?
Yanagi.
You don't get anything.
Very nice, but yeah. That's a
Parrying?
nice parry.
You parrying
Sorry,
Yanagi?
Yanagi, my apologies. Yeah, sorry. Miles away. I'm parrying.
You were basking in the
Is
glory
it
of
worth
that
Yanagi's
parry.
stepping back 1?
Yanagi's prone.
You know,
Oh,
he's
shit.
lying on the ground.
I've never got up. I've done it with sleeping bag.
He's just all limbs on the floor, mate.
Harumi!
Okay. We back up 1 and cast again on that one.
Let's go.
Okay.
One of them's pretty sweet.
So I'm taking the 15
Hey, hit-
probably misses.
Yeah, I think so.
He's only AC 1.
Oh, it might not.
Okay.
You haven't got any restrictions or distractions.
Mine's a 16.
So get it.
In that case, you hit him with both.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Well, he takes 8.
He doesn't actually take 8.
Oh, it takes a little less. That's even better.
Takes a little less than 8. And collapses in a heap.
Oh, finally.
Right.
Nobody attacking me.
Beautiful stuff. isn't it?
Suddenly, it's not looking as good.
I mean, it's looking good down this end. Yanagi's a bit of a struggler up that end, but we're fine.
But I'm
We're
doing
doing
my
well.
job. I'm holding 3 of them up.
You are,
Can't
you're
get
doing
to
really
you.
well. I'm joking.
Kill Bert! That wizard killed Bert! 1. And going for Priest Terramune.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh yes, 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 yes,
Oh,
yes.
you motherfucker. You evil son of a bitch.
Well, those darts of water appeared out of nowhere and killed Bert. And this is the guy who's doing it, obviously.
This is Ernie. He's pissed off because we killed Bert.
Steps to there. Steps onto Bert. And let's just move Bert out of the way.
You not get penalties for fighting on your dead colleagues.
Yes, it counts as treacherous ground.
Yep, good. Not that Kyūryū or Kinzo particularly need it, but
Okie doke. So, let's take the one on Terramune first. An 18. An 18?
Miss the priest standing in front of you. Oh dear, you're not very good, are you?
It was that chain just whipping past his head that distracted him. Yanagi.
Wow.
Nagi,
No, this is the 2 on Yanagi.
Alright, sorry.
He's rolled 2 19s.
Oh dear, what a shame. Not your day, is it?
No. The 2 on Fuhon'i.
Oh, one's a hit.
Or at least one of
One's
them's
a
a
hit.
hit.
ooh.
Oh.
6 points of lethal.
I'm done.
Hello,
Collapsed.
You collapse to the ground.
Oh shit.
Are you actually negative lethal or just unconscious?
Just unconscious, thankfully.
Well, I will put a kind of red thing through for the time being
Oh,
because
for the drama.
it helps their morale.
For the drama,
It
yeah.
it makes you tingle, doesn't it?
Makes me feel better for the monster.
Yeah,
I'm also a big fan.
I think we all know who the real monster is here.
Oh yeah, we know.
He just unloaded his swollen dice all over your face there.
He really did.
And Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Odd goes for Kyūryū, even goes for Kinzo.
Oh no.
Goes for Kinzo.
Go for me, you dick.
Nice. Wine.
Go for me, you dick. Aha.
And misses. And that just leaves the 2 on Baka.
Ha. One of them's definitely
You
missing.
better
Both
roll
of
with
which
good,
miss. Both of which miss.
Excellent.
I slap their weapons out the way.
Okay, Kinzo.
Like E
Alright,
Honda on Street Fighter with a 100-hand slap.
Parry. I'm going to
Yeah,
parry
yeah.
while I shout to Kyūryū, protect the Rabine.
Oh, a plan on, mate. A plan on.
It's a parry while I do that.
Nice
Parry
roll.
At the same time.
Oh, nice roll on the parry. Fuhon'i can't do anything. Fuhon'i vanishes from the turn sheet. Kyūryū.
So I'm gonna go for. Oh, I can step over Fuhon'i. It just counts as treacherous ground, right?
You can step on Fuhon'i, yes.
You might want to
yes.
move my token to the front, but I'm gonna step over him and attack this
I will
dick.
move to Fuhon'i out of the way.
Thank
Do
you.
you need to step on me? Can you not kick?
Oh, I can, yeah. So I can. All I need to do is turn round, and I can attack him from there, right? I can do a kick.
I think you'll be at -1.
You'll be at -1.
Oh, wait,
Minus
wait.
one.
On top of the other -2.
Yep, that's fine. Stick your minus up your arse. You can stick your fucking minus up your arse.
D10.
Let's have the D10 for the effect.
Nice and high.
Oh, came off the 10.
Sorry. Special effect. 14, 20.
A D20.
15.
15 is. He's broken his arm.
Oh, yes.
Disabled his arm. 1, 2, 3, right, 4, 5, 6 left.
For,
Smashed his left arm.
16 damage as well. Is it double damage?
No, it's just normal damage.
Or just 8 damage
But
then?
he does take 2d10 of critical damage as well.
So 8 damage plus 2d10 of critical.
No, no.
Game over.
He collapses in a heap.
So 8 plus 10, 18 damage. Nice. Whack. I'll protect them. Don't you worry, Yanagi. It was Yanagi that
Baka.
shouted that, not Kinzo, wasn't it?
It was Kinzo.
Oh, was
that
it
shouted.
Kinzo that said that? Right, okay, I've got him,
Yeah.
Kinzo, I've got him.
Double slap on that same one. The first one's a good hit. The second's a miss.
Oh, how much?
13 damage.
Ooh.
He's not
Sorry,
looking very well at all. He's
Nice back.
wobbling badly.
Very nice, Baka.
Yanagi.
Quite grateful that wasn't a critical now.
Keep on slugging away at the same guy. Gonna hit him.
I'll do it.
Take 1d6. Like 8 is why that's more like it.
Take that, you
Got me eyeing
swine.
now. Come on, must be game over for you by now.
Kneecap him.
Splat.
Yes.
Can't climb, is it?
Yes, Yanagi.
You know, on the ground, and I can still put them down.
I know, mate. I know it's quality. We are quite the force when we get going, like. Once we're all woke up.
Well, I'm quite happy with
Okay.
it.
Righto. Kinzo, secondary.
We'll have a go at punching that one behind Kyūryū. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's a miss.
Fuhon'i?
Can't
Oh,
do
sorry.
anything.
Rub it in.
Fuhon'i's out. Kyūryū, second
Ooh.
primary.
I will. I mean, I can turn one facing as part of my attack move, right?
Yeah, we got
Well-
two targets. So
Well, you already turned
Oh.
one face. You turned to kick that guy.
Yeah. Then I'm
the
turning
guy
half
we put down
back
for
the way,
who-
and I'm going to attack on this one now.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Come on.
Ones and
It's a
20s,
proper
Kyūryū.
20.
120s game, aye. Is it a fumble
D20,
though if I've got a
please.
BCS 22?
Yeah, but he's got some armor
Please
classes and he's got-
make a will saving throw.
Will saving throw, okay.
He's got some distractions.
Ooh, I didn't make that.
18. No. So you got 2 distractions.
And he's plus his armor
Uh,
class.
He's armor class. He's only armor class 1, so that's -3. So that's a 19. So a 20 is to the fumble.
So do I roll D10 or D20?
You rolled a
Come on.
16 on your d20.
Oh, what's that?
What's the
The
16 on the fumble?
damage is the attack. Sorry, damage is the limb used in the attack. Whatever you're attacking with.
So I use my,
Like your arm.
damage my leg. Oh no, it's a fist, this one.
It's your fist.
Yeah, damage a
Okay.
fist.
If you've damaged your left or right arm, just roll 1, 2, 3.
Odd
right,
left,
odd
even
left.
right.
Right arm.
Right arm.
It is useless for 24 hours. A health
no.
saving throw will reduce the time by the effect number in hours. You don't want
You
to
can do that at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
How much damage does it take? Or is it just effectively muscle
No, that's
damage and that's it?
It's you just. That's it. There's
Got
no
like a
actual
dead
extra
arm.
Damage. There's no hit points. You just can't use
Nightmare.
it for 24 hours. It's got live.
Fair enough. Okay, so I think that's -2 for your future attacks because you're disabled in a limb.
That's about right. Yeah.
Well, that's what it says on the combat sheet.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah. Even if I'm
Priest
not using that limb,
Teramune
it's still -2.
will back away and carry on gesticulating. It obviously worked.
You might want to. Well, yeah. That's good.
Stay behind me.
That's good.
Backer on your secondary.
I'm gonna leave myself open to attack this time, and I'm gonna have a pop at that same one, see if I can finish him off.
Come on.
Since he's
Okay.
wobbly. On a secondary.
Oh, 20. Come on.
No.
Okay, Yanagi on his secondary.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'll work it out. I'll get something. You
Yep.
can-
And Harumi.
Okay.
They're blaming Priest Teramune for your darts of water.
11. 2. Let's do.
Are you going to do darts of water again, Harumi?
Yes, I am.
Who are you going to do it on?
That guy right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got a good enough view on him, yes.
Up through me.
2 hits.
Nice.
$10 points. Well, that shocked him. Righty ho.
Oh no, you don't, you bastard.
You're gonna try and run away, yeah?
The turn and flee option is being taken.
Oh, well, I'll be taking the attack of opportunity option then, mate.
So, the turn and flee basically means on their action phase they turn, and On the action phase midway between their action phase and 1, they move. So they start on 12, so 12 plus 13, 1 is 13, so on 6, they run away. So,
Do we still get an attack of opportunity on 6?
no, you don't get an
No,
attack of
no.
opportunity. You get all your attacks up
You just
to
get
6.
your attacks up to then, yeah.
And basically you're hitting them in the back.
Yeah.
So, Kinzo.
Right, there's still somebody up there, so we'll slug them.
You're going to punch him in the back?
Oh ho ho.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's
Snap
a
his
critical on him.
spine, maybe.
He's turned his back. I think I've critical on him.
Oh dear. Roll your roll the d10.
There you go. Right. Oh.
Double
Double, isn't it?
damage.
Double damage.
Well, given you're adding your level, oh for goodness sake.
7, 14.
Yes.
Flat.
Yes. Nice, Kinzo.
Kyūryū.
I will go for this one.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yep.
Roll your damage.
5.
Still there.
Okay.
Baka.
With a double strike, can I split my targets?
Yes,
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'd like the first hit to be on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for first hit on that one and second hit. No, I'm gonna make sure to take this one down. The first hit on the one I've been attacking and the second hit on the other one.
Okay, go for it. First hit on the one you're attacking.
Oh.
However, I'm glad I went for first hit on that one. So in the back goes up to 27.
Yep, that's a hit.
D10 plus 3.
Don't worry, you only had 1 hit point left.
Oh. That's an
Ooh.
overkill and a half then.
Your hand is covered in blood. As basically, you kind of punched into his body and crushed his, broke ribs out of the way, and
You're wearing him for a hand puppet, basically.
yes.
And then
You are
as
now
the swing
bleeding.
carries round, he'll take the body to try and hit the other one.
Yeah.
So it's a Tetsu Bakamono show, is it?
Hey.
So 9 goes up to 19. That's a pass by 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's passed by 9.
Yeah, well, he's not AC 9.
Alright, still wanna hit them. 7.
7 damage.
Still there.
Yeah, but I should have done it the other way around.
Yanagi.
Right. Yeah, lock this guy again.
Well, no, you're hitting one of the other guys for the first
Oh,
time.
ho, ho, ho.
Oh no!
Don't you decide to turn, didn't I?
Very nice.
9, is that double? Right.
Is that double and special
Double.
effect?
Double and special, so the damage.
Which one were you going for? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the right. So 8 damage. And 10, where are we? It's not at the yard and stunned.
Well, he's not running away.
It's stunned, it's staggering back.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But they run full speed.
No, I believe their first round.
All right.
They move on the action phase midway between BAP and 1. They move their base movement allowance in yards.
Yep.
Next round, they start running, and that is it. Kinzo, on your secondary.
There's nobody anywhere near me that looks dangerous, so I'm going to. They're all running away, aren't they? Looking at it.
Yep.
I'm going to look round and see who is injured or down.
Harumi's vanished. Somebody's kidnapped Harumi.
Yeah, right. I'll tell Harumi to look at Fuhon'i. Go and have a look at Fuhon'i, please.
Kyūryū, second primary.
None of them around me alive, and I can't chase one with my second primary, can I?
As a primary option, you can move to 1 yard and make a combat action. So no.
Yeah. Okay, so no.
We've potentially got a prisoner. We've potentially got a prisoner, so we don't need any of the others really. I was thinking about chasing down, but I don't think it's worth it.
The only good Bakamono is dead Bakamono. I was going to see if I could just get another one. Chase one down.
Priest Terramuni will stop chanting and waving his arms and look somewhat askance at poor Baka, who's kind of covered in blood.
It's not his.
No, but
he's
healing. He's probably going to want Baka to kind of wash all that blood off before he tries to do any healing on him.
Yes.
We've got a pond here now.
Fuhon'i needs to be
Yes, indeed. So Harumi, are you going to let off another darts of water at one of these things?
They're running? Nah, we'll let them go.
Okay,
It saves some of my magic power.
fair enough.
But I will start getting closer to the group again.
One on the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 disappeared off into the darkness. And that one comes out of his stun and is now just dazed, still wobbling there. Yanagi, you going to stand up?
Yep, stand up.
Fair enough. Anybody else doing anything about that Bakamono there?
If he's still,
Take him alive.
if he hasn't moved away, I will.
Well, no, he's dazed.
He's
this
dazed.
round.
Days in case I will move up to him.
Who will? Who's that?
Me,
Kinzo?
Yanagi.
No, Yanagi stands up the round.
Yeah, next round I'm going to move towards him.
Okay, well, next round he's going to come out of his daze and run away.
I'll run to grab him this round.
Okay, so Kyūryū rushes up and applies Jujutsu.
Capture him.
Nah, I'm going to apply a Temiwazu to the side of his head.
It's gonna kill
Bang!
him. Use Jujutsu and capture him.
Nah, I'm going to kick him.
okay.
If he survives the kick, fine, but it's non-lethal damage. I'm not going to kill him, but I'm going to kick him
You can just grab
in
him
the
and
side of the head.
take him down.
Boom. There you go. 5 more damage.
How much?
mate. 5.
He collapses.
Nice.
Right.
That looked quite scary at the beginning.
It did at the beginning.
They're only Bakamono's show. They kept rolling ones and ones.
It's 'cause
We were all asleep.
they've got the drop on us here.
They got the
As soon
drop
as
on
we're all
you.
awake, we're fine.
Yes. As soon as you're awake
And
and
we-
standing
And
up.
we all woke up within the first couple of rounds this time, which is not How it went down last time we were caught asleep.
Right.
It gives us the favour of poking us with pointy sticks.
Well, this time it was just kind of semi-pointed clubs. Righty ho. So, the priest will ask those who are wounded to.
Can you check out
please-
Fuhon'i first, because he's actually down.
Fuhon'i.
Ah,
Yeah, I won't be able to answer.
Whether he's still with us or whether he's gone.
If he's not answering, he must be fine.
Fuhon'i's still with us.
Hopefully.
Is he dead or unconscious?
How many lethal have you taken, Fuhon'i?
I've taken 20 lethal out of 25 hit points.
Woo, woo, woo. Yes.
I took 13 of them in that first round.
Did you get
Ooh.
How much?
Sure.
How much subdual did you take?
8.
Yeah. So.
The
So-
round that put me unconscious was
Right,
6
so-
lethal at the end.
Righty ho.
in a bad way? Concentrate on him first, Harumi.
Yes. Okay. He will ask somebody to kind of bathe him to get rid of the blood. So
I'm
she
going
doesn't-
into the water. I'm going to go
So
and
he
take myself into the water, so I'll carry Fuhon'i into the pool
Yeah.
and make sure his head stays above
and-
water.
He will
Thank you,
attempt
Baka.
to summon a miracle of healing, which is successful.
Hey.
This way, Fuhon'i, you're getting a baptism.
11 lethal recovered, and your healing
HP.
rate is reduced by 1 for Fuhon'i.
Oh,
And,
yep.
and you are baptized now.
What's your healing rate at the moment?
4.
Well, it's down to 4, or it started?
No,
at
it
4?
started at 4, so it's now 3.
So it's down to 3. So he can do another one on you.
Be grateful, I also do circumcisions.
Oh, nice roll.
Whoa!
Nice roll.
17 healing. You are fully
Nice.
healed, and your healing rate is now down to 2.
Still higher than
And
mine.
it takes
Good fight.
and it takes a full day of rest to go up one. Is that right?
No, not a full day of rest, but
no,
a night's sleep.
It takes a full day. You won't get one at dawn today, but you
Yeah.
will get one at dawn tomorrow.
Perfect. Okay.
Will I still get one today?
What's your current healing rate?
1.
Do you require healing?
I don't just have hit points down, I have my health is down. I don't have any hit points down, my health is currently still temporarily 1 down.
Oh, because of that poison.
Because of that hag.
You know, you could do some healing as well if possible.
Okay, in that case,
Just take a 12 lethal.
Yanagi. That works. A 9 better.
No, that'll do. That'll do. I can live with that.
Baka.
Is this before dawn? Will the priest get
This
his
is before dawn.
so he'll get his points back?
Correct.
Okay, in that case I've got 3 lethal.
It's just about to refresh it again.
Nah, you'll be alright.
I've got a boo-boo. Can you look at my boo-boo, please?
You're fucking fine, big guy, you're fine.
Well, in case it gets infected.
Go and have a walk.
Very well. He will look at it for you.
Oh.
I did have Bakamono brain on it.
And you are fully healed. And it
That
didn't
was
cost
a
him any
very-
power.
That was a very good time for you to start rolling ones, Dave. Thank you very much for choosing that moment to start rolling ones.
Yes, I know. I'm deeply disappointed in my monsters. Anyway,
they'll be fine,
congratulations.
mate.
Thank you. You try harder next time.
Well, they were only
Don't tempt the
Bakamono
dice god.
show. Okay, so as far as that is concerned, you can each have 2 Budo or Shugendo and 2 on.
Oh. Nice. And I have to
Because
remember
it was fairly
put the on in the on from actions section at the bottom, don't I?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You only alter the green boxes, yeah?
Only alter the green boxes.
The blue boxes, did you say?
That on from actions is over 100, guys.
Well done.
From
In which
actions.
case, your personal status has probably gone up one. You get an additional 1 per 50 on.
Ah. Personal status is 47.
Well, pretty impressive.
Sorry, you get you get a personal status for every.
For every 50 on from actions. I've just hit 100.
Okay, I'm on 70. No, 68.
I think
Six.
it's automatic.
It do
isn't it?
automatic.
Yeah, yeah. So
It,
am I.
it does automatically increase.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, it's actually your total on. You get 1 per 50 total on.
Oh, I'm close to a third one then, because I'm on 145.3 on my total on.
Mm.
Budo 70.05, 70% of the way to level 4.
Yeah, because you get 10 times your level, plus 5 times your. Sorry, is it? My apologies. It's not 10 times your level. It's 10 times your rank factor. So if you're a high-ranking farmer or whatever, that gives you a rank factor of 3. So your personal status starts off at 30, plus 5 times your level, plus 1 per 50 points of on.
Cool.
So that's how you got 47, because you are a high-ranking farmer.
I'm
Not,
I'm
not
also
low scum like me.
I'm also a budoka of some renown these days.
Ah, but that's not your personal status.
No,
Your-
I know.
Your
That's the
personal
on from
bonus.
actions.
Correct. So your global status, your group status as a berserker is also 47. Because that is equal to your personal status. Okay, so I believe it's a case of putting you back on the map.
Get back on the
and
road.
The rest of the night passes peacefully. What are you doing with your prisoners, by the way?
You said it was just before dawn, David. So do I at
Just-
dawn? Do I get my one of my
At
healing
dawn,
rates
you
back?
get 1 point of healing rate back if you are down 1.
I go back up to 2.
And what about my magic power?
You get all your magic power back at dawn, as does Priest Terramune.
Are we at all interested in seeing the direction of the wind chime?
Kinzo doesn't think it's particularly important at the moment.
We're covered in Bakamono
Is it-
blood. It's not the best time.
Is it worth questioning these Bakamono to find out whether this was just a random patrol or whether this
Can
was
you-
someone that was sent after us?
Well, depends whether
Can
we
you
can
speak
communicate with
Bakamono?
them. Or do they speak? Whatever.
I've only been trying to learn the insults, so I'm not much good.
How much Bakamono
you-
money do they have? I want to know.
With 9 of them, yes, there is at least one of them that you can make conscious who can communicate in Nipponese.
But how much Bakamono money have they got, David?
Please make a luck.
Hey, I love it. Oh, got a 6.
Okay, so they do actually have something which might be of value. Let me check and see what it is.
Oh,
97.
that could be an interesting something. Did that roll?
It's a wind chime.
Yeah, we found it on this hag.
Imagine. It's 2 wind chimes.
We've been carrying around this hag's body for ages.
Okay, one of them is carrying what looks like the remains of a merchant's pack,
Oh.
and in it you find various accoutrements which look as though they were for sale. You've basically got £5 of Class B goods.
Nice.
Put that on the sheet.
Of the merchant's name by any chance?
Nope.
£5 of class. What did you say?
Class B goods.
Okay.
Is that going
AB
in the group?
Is that A being the best? Yeah.
A's the best, B's the second
A,
best.
B, C, D.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
A would be like spices and precious metals and gems, and then B would be after that. So
If you have a look on the price list, you'll see some items are Class A goods, some Class
oh
B,
yeah,
etc. Yeah?
Yeah. I see.
So armor tends to be A, B, or C.
Ah, okay. So it could be armors and weapons and stuff at that rate.
It's more likely to be.
Yes, but these are generic Class B goods.
Yeah.
Bolts,
Positions,
whichever-
kit, and
whichever-
bandages
whichever
and that
value.
fall under Class B, so it could be some
Silk or
useful
whatever,
stuff.
yeah.
It'll be bolts of material or linen or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is everybody reasonably back to normal?
I am apart
All
from
good.
that. Apart from the
Okay.
one health thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got much about that immediately.
No.
How long does it take to replenish or heal up the stun?
2 minutes. Get your healing rate every 10 minutes, is that something? I don't remember.
You get it back over hours, so you should have it back by lunchtime.
Okay. Perfect.
Did they have any Bakamono money?
See,
I want to know. Did they have any of the little stones that they use as money? Humor me.
let me check and see.
Humor me.
Not the
dear.
goods that actually get you money. I want the stones.
Aye, I want. These are fun. These are a little fun, little quirky thing that's just for
No,
roleplay
yeah.
flavour.
No, they don't appear to be carrying any.
Ah.
Obviously left their valuable stuff back home.
See, that's just for me. That's worthless to anybody in game. It's got no mechanical value whatsoever. It's probably fucking cursed. It's probably minus positive. It's probably negative value. But I just like it because it's fun. Leave me alone. Don't bully
We
me.
go back to the main map, please, Dave.
Let's put you back on the main map. Da, 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 da. Just make sure I remember which map it is.
Won't be lots of
There we go.
wiggly lines all over it.
I mean, I'm lost at the
Follow
moment.
bit.
We're on the one with the yellow lines on it currently. The drawn yellow lines.
That's the one.
We're up here.
Okay,
Zoom
so
out on that map for the viewers.
I suggest we head back to Kagami Lake. Aim for the middle of the lake. That's a route we've been over before.
Okay, since it's partly overcast, please can I have a luck roll from you
I'll get it.
for the party?
Right, go on then, somebody.
That's a 1.
Less than ideal.
Okay, the clouds are hiding the sun, so I mean, it doesn't affect you kind of recovering your magical power, but it does make it more difficult to get a decent sight line on which direction the sun is in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So-
so it's pretty big. We won't miss it.
Surely our best way of getting back is to get Kinzo to actually try and work out which direction the thing is, and we try and head in that direction. And in doing so, we'll probably head in the opposite.
No, we're not going to go to the lake. We go back the way we came, so we know
Yeah.
Okay.
Better chance
But
of getting to where you wanna
your
get.
first move is in the right direction.
We don't want to get
Okay.
lost again. We were just lost in the last session. We don't want to get lost again.
Oh, we've all been out in the wilderness too long. We're all
We have been out in the wilderness for too long. This is all too true.
Okay, I believe you have somebody who is going to attempt to use their, was it hunting or tracking to make sure you're heading in the right
Fuhon'i
direction?
fancies himself a tracker, don't you?
Woodsman, it's just my history living in this area, I should point out. In fact, the lake is where I come from, so I should be better in this area. I hope.
Make your roll.
Oh, that's a good pass.
I'll do.
Okay.
You've been lost here before.
You
Pass by 7.
you actually recognise the route, and you make it back to the river and to the village of Nishimeya.
Can I see my family?
You can indeed.
Awesome.
Oh, they are delighted to see. Oh, what's happened to you? You're injured, son.
No, I'm
That's
not.
careless of you. What's happened?
What do you mean I'm injured? I was fully healed.
Were you? I thought one of you was about 3 points down.
No, that was Baka.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, in that
The
case,
second roll completely healed me, didn't it?
the second roll for Baka completely healed him.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
Fuhon'i was first and had 2 rolls.
Uh,
Am I?
hang on a second. Where are we? Because
Mine
I
was the
did
crit.
11 and 11 and 17. That was it. Yes, so it's 28. You're fully healed. In which case, your mother will just complain that you're not taking care of your clothes. They're kind of torn and tattered.
On
and so on.
shredded.
Yes.
Can I leave them money to show them that I've profited from my adventures?
Of course.
And
What are you leaving them?
That's what I forgot. Can I leave them the equivalent of half a gold?
Certainly. Gain 2 on for honouring your father and mother.
Thank you.
Priest Terramune will politely ask whether it would be possible for him to for you to travel to the Valley of the Thousand Autumns, because he has never seen it, and he would deem it a great honor to be able to see it.
Yeah, okay. So we have a whatever the next day that we arrive, we'll have a day of R&R. Then
Okay.
we'll take Terramune, then we'll take him to the valley.
Very good. Righty-ho. The village are delighted to welcome you back, and they are pleased that Priest Terramune is there, and there will be various prayers offered. He will hold a ceremony for the spirits of the village, blah 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 blah, and everybody is in a very good mood, apart from the party, who I believe are more relieved than in a good mood. Correct?
I wouldn't say I was in a bad mood.
I wouldn't say we're in a bad mood, but
I'm certainly not in a good one.
yes. And
I
you
am in a bad
recover-
mood, actually. I'm still in a bad mood having lost that hag, to be honest, yeah.
Well, you gain another health back. Does that make you feel better? Another healing rate back.
Another healing rate, not the health point.
Another healing rate back.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
I gain that as well. I assume so.
So is that it's
Yes.
on the 20th of Kyūryū now? Sorry, did we pass a night? I never
get,
realised that.
Dave, do you get your healing rate back in lethal damage a day? Is that right?
If you are resting,
Yeah, that's why we're having a day of rest afterwards.
okay. So as far as resting is concerned, you get where is it?
But you know, again, Kinzo are
I thought I'd
small
written it
injuries.
down somewhere. Okay, let's look it up just to be on the safe side. So,
95. One day of rest, I think, will heal us up.
I'm only one away from my normal healing rate now, and I've got 1 health point down. So 1 full day of rest does me, I think.
Healing.
there we go. So the base healing rate is based on the consideration conditions under which you spent the previous day. So, if you spend a day at rest in an inn, you will get your healing rate +2, and it's less than that if other things
Yeah, okay. So that means,
are present.
just means that Kinzo and Inagi are both fully healed then.
If somebody makes a successful physician roll, then you will gain an additional +1.
Yeah, we don't need that. We'll make it anyway, whether it's...
What about the 1 down on my health point, on my health stat?
Oh, that's a different kettle of fish completely.
Yeah. How
Yep.
do we do that?
That is going to require Priest Terramune to summon healing by yoga again.
Ah, okay.
Since you have your healing rate back, he can actually do that.
I don't have it
do
fully
that on-
back yet. I will have it back tomorrow on the 21st.
Do that on a day of rest.
So he will attempt to bring that back. Let us see whether it is successful. D20. Yes, he successfully heals your last point of health.
Amazing.
You're
Thank you,
fully recovered.
Harumi. So does that put us on the 21st of Kyūryū now then?
Let's see. You travelled to Nishimeya on the 19th. You rested on the 20th, and therefore you're ready to travel on the 21st.
Yep. Nice.
So we'll take the priest to the valley.
Yep.
Okay.
21st.
Yep, let's take the priest to the valley.
Well, you actually know the way,
Hmm.
so it will take some effort to get lost, but I'm sure you're capable.
We are capable.
I purposefully don't use my woodman skill.
Well, the first day is not a problem.
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3. You travel up the river and you camp beside the river.
This is where we camped before, so we might even see our old camp.
Oh yes, you can see where you camped before. Not a problem. Yeah. See that's where you kind of spilt your meal, and we had to kind of scrape it off the ground for you, etc. etc. Let me remove that line because that's no longer valid. Anyway, so does anything happen on that day traveling up the river? Because there's always a possibility that a centipede will attack you, or wolves may come down from the mountains. Sadly, it is a peaceful journey as the river babbles in the background, and you admire the mosses on the sides of the trees. You camp for the night. Is the night peaceful?
Yes.
Annoyingly, yes. And then you strike towards the Valley of the Thousand Autumns from the river. And please, can I have a d20 roll for the
Who
party?
wants that one?
Let's see whether you can roll a 20.
10, right in the
Or
middle.
half of it.
No problem. You make your way north. You pass the site of the cave in the cliff, where you may remember there was a pit and Bakamono who kind of
Fight with
thumped
some
people.
Bakamono.
And you cross the small valley, and you climb the rise, and you find yourselves looking down once again on the Valley of the Thousand Autumns. Okay. Let me just wait for mine to come back to life. Roll20 is taking its sweet time in recovering. There we go.
I think we'll spend the rest of that, whatever time's left today, here, overnight here,
Yeah.
and head back to the cave.
Well, you can actually reach the village today.
Okay.
What's the village
you
called
travel-
here again?
It doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have a name, it's just the
where
Valley of a Thousand Autumns, yeah.
Village with
Yes.
no name.
Well, it's not really a village. It's just where the servants of the
It's
shrine
a
live.
temple, a shrine, yeah.
Yes. So it's just a couple of houses, really. It's not so much a village. Anyway, the servitors are delighted to see you again. They send one of the children to the shrine to let the priest know that you've arrived. And after about half an hour, the priest arrives and welcomes you back to the valley and asks how your quest is going.
Not as well as I'd hoped.
We'll let Kinzo tell the tale, it's his quest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll all look sideways as
He
Give him the story.
welcomes Priest Terramuni to the valley, and Priest Terramuni is delighted to visit and asks to be given the honor of seeing the shrine. And Shinto phrases are passed backwards and forwards between them, and religious ceremonies are to be held in the future. But Priest Terramuni will vouchsafe that the divination on how the quest was going to go showed that there would be difficulties, and there have indeed been difficulties. It's already cost the lives of life of another priest.
May he rest in peace.
The shrine.
These things are meant to try us. We're not no intention of giving up yet.
Not at all. So it's a minor setback.
Yes. Well, the valley has not had any problems since you left, thank goodness.
It's good to hear.
And he hopes that you will be able to find the wind chimes before winter. But since it's still spring, you've got a fair length of time to do so.
would another divination be possible to aid us in how we should proceed next?
Dangerous.
Uh,
Could be dangerous.
Okay.
could be dangerous, yes. Divination, revealing the future, also binds the future. If you know, fate is what you make of it, unless it's made for you.
The future that we're already aware of is bleak. Surely we could only improve it.
Lee?
We know it's going to be treacherous and difficult.
That's a question, wasn't it? It'd be no point, it wasn't. That's the point of an easy quest, you know. I suppose if you get down to the shop and get some shit, there's hardly time, is it?
Or maybe a divination on how to catch a walking hag.
He listens with interest and is shocked to find that one of the wind chimes has fallen into the hands of a hag, although he is amused by the fact that she rang it and all her allies just ran away. But he's concerned as to what she might do with it. Please, could I have a D20 roll?
If I particular, or
Well, this is to see whether or not the priest of the valley actually thinks of something.
alright, I'll roll.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Oh! On a 1. Yes. He definitely
That's
thinks of
interesting.
it.
That's interesting because it says 10 in there. It says 10 in the text and 1 on the screen.
Well, the 1 is that Fuhon'i rolled a d20 for the priest first, and then you rolled a d20 for the priest. So I'll tell you what, let's split the difference and it's 5.
Okay.
That's still plenty.
Yeah.
He has a think about the layout of the valley. He thinks if you can recover 3 wind chimes, it should be possible to protect all the springs, but not as well. But you should be able to get some protection for all of them for winter. So if you can retrieve 2 of the wind chimes plus the 1 that you've already got, then 4 would definitely be perfect. But 3 could provide some protection this winter.
Okay, that's useful today.
So if it gets close to winter, we know we just
If we get
hot
close to
foot it
winter,
back.
we're not in any prospect of getting the last one in a short time. We have to come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I mean, we're obviously going for all 4, but
Yeah.
well, I will ask him for a blessing for our success.
Okay. He will, given the fact that you are up against it, he will attempt to invoke the Kami. So if you're prepared to stay a day in the valley, he will try and have a ceremony tomorrow at dawn,
Yes, that's
and
fine.
see whether the Kami, the dream Kami, can be awoken to give you a blessing.
Yeah, we'll quite happily stay another day. It's nice here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the following morning, he will summon you all to the temple before dawn, and as the sun rises, he will perform a ceremony of invocation of the Kami, and I will allow you to roll the d20 for the ceremony.
Okay.
Kinzo should
Double.
roll that.
5, not bad.
That's pretty good going. Yes, he does successfully bring the dreaming Kami to the temple, and she listens to his pleas, and yes, she is more than willing to grant a blessing to each of you. And let me just check and see what she's going to do. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. Okay, she will give each member of the party a choice. You can have a blessing, which will last until used, not just 12 hours, it will last until used. And it can either be increase one of your attributes by effectively 19 for a period of time. So that is mental or physical attribute. Or you can increase all your saving throws by 9 for that time. Or increase all your BCS scores by 9 for that time. Or effectively double your hit points for that time.
Increase all BCS by what?
9.
9.
Or
So it's
or double
basically
hit points.
so it's plus 19 on a physical or mental attribute,
Yep, I've got them all written down.
or BCS by 9, or saving throw by 9,
Or
or
double
double
hit
your
points.
hit points.
And we can pick which blessing. Do we have to pick now, or can we
You
pick
have to
when we
pick
activate
now.
it? We have
No,
to
no,
pick
you have
now,
to pick
okay.
it now.
Ooh, okay.
Sensible choices, and then there's the one that gets me 50 strength.
Yeah. Yeah, increase all saves is a hella good one, like.
Yeah, the saving throws.
Because she's doing it through her priest, you can't increase it by up to more than 40. I'm afraid 40 is the maximum.
Oh, sport. Okay, well that's
I'm
just
I'm
made me
sorry.
make a sensible choice. That's made me make a sensible choice. That's all right.
If she was awake, she could herself increase it above 40. But since she's doing it through her priest, no.
And how long does the blessing last for when you activate it?
Length of time.
It will last for a length of time, and it will be a number of rounds, and I will roll for it when it happens.
What are you boys taking before I decide?
So it's a one use, effectively one battle.
On a tactical scale, it's okay, but on a strategic scale, it's...
Yep.
It's definitely better than poking the eye.
What would it?
Do I have to pick the stat now?
Would it be?
Yes.
Would it be the strength or the deafness that you would increase to get more attacks in a round?
Well, why don't you go to your character sheet and in the temporary?
Oh yeah. You can. All right. Okay, I can add 19 there.
You can get speed.
I can put up to 40 because that
will
max
give you
out.
3 actions.
Well, I would get speed 40 because I've already got 24.
Yeah, I can only have 3 anyway. Deafness will increase your back when you go. So speed determines how many you get. Deafness determines when they occur.
What does health do?
Hit points.
Hit
If you
points.
increase your health, it will increase your hit points temporarily. And obviously your health down. So.
No, it won't.
Oh no, it's just your health. Okay.
Because your
Doesn't knock
permanent
on.
hit points are based on your permanent health.
All right, so it just gives you more health.
I think I'm
And the
going to
other
take
option,
I think I'm going to take the saves one.
that's what I was
think.
thinking.
Yeah, that is a good one, Steve. Okay.
What's everybody else
Okay.
picking?
Yeah, I'm with you on saving throws.
I'm going on saving throws. Graham?
The difficulty with
Very-
saving throws is you
They
need
might
to
not come up.
activate it before you need to save.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very tempted by speed. What does deafness do? Sorry.
Always have been.
Deafness gives you more attacks.
No, speed gives you more attacks, but 15
Oh,
and
deafness makes you attack
25
faster. Earlier.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, putting Baka's speed up to 34
Gives me 3 actions,
The
gives you
action
3 actions.
which would be
on
9,
9,
6, and 3.
6 and 3, yes.
What a huge BMA. Plus 11 BMA. You run back.
Oh yeah.
It would
Yeah,
make a
alright,
super fast
decision made.
Baka. That would be pretty cool, actually.
Decision
going
made.
for that?
As opposed to 38. Whoops.
38
38
deafness.
deafness.
Oh, 387.
Oh,
Yep.
wrong. 38.
Back of 19 here.
Gives you, yes, base action phase of 16, secondary action phase of 8.
I think.
No?
Nah, speed for me, please. Always.
Okay. And Harumi, what are you going to take it on?
I'm not sure.
Double hit points would be a good one for you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Is it double the hit points
I
when
was-
you activate
I was
it?
about to ask a question. So, say for example, her hit points are 15 for an easy number, but she's hurt at the moment and her hit points are down to 5. If she activated that blessing, would it give her plus 15 or plus 5?
It would give her plus 15
Yeah,
temporary hit
yeah,
points.
so just
and,
a-
and any
yeah.
further damage would come off those temporary hit points first.
Yeah, let's go hit points. Just having that fail safe. Just
That could be a lifesaver.
yeah.
That was tempting for me too, but yeah, no, the 3 action sounds cool for me. But yeah, that was my second option.
What about Kinzo?
Yanagi?
And
What do you think
Yanagi,
Yanagi
yeah.
would do?
Yanagis and Kinzo are both taking the BCS.
Both taking the BCS one.
I'm not sure about Kinzo, but Yanagi.
It does
BCS
improve
pick.
more things. I was thinking about it. It's got the most effect. It affects the most things.
Well, it improves your chance of criticals and reduces your chance of fumbles.
Yeah. Do you know what? I might change my mind and take that one actually.
Well, please write it down on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm taking that one.
How does it work? Is
You
it
tell
just-
me you're activating
No,
it.
Activating it.
No, sorry. But what is it activating?
It increases all
It
increases
is
all
a-
bases by 9.
It is a blessing from the Kami through her priest, and it will, for the duration, once activated, it will either increase a characteristic by 19, or it will add.
It was just what the BCS one actually was. It's fine.
It adds
It's all-
9 to your to
To
any
all your
BCS.
BCSs. I've
For
added
the-
that
for
to
the
my sheet.
duration.
If it's any BCS, it's not all of them. It's just one specific one.
No, it's
one.
all of them.
All of them.
No, it's
All
not
of them.
BCSs. That's BCSs. That is skill BCSs.
That's all your
Nothing to do
attacks,
with-
all your
nothing to do with
skills.
saving throws or anything like
So
that.
that's magic, that's attacks, that's doing a check to do your tracking and hunting. It's anything, any kind of check,
Yeah, that,
skill check.
But it's only on the tactical scale, though.
Yes, it's only a
So, in
short
other words,
duration.
it will probably last about 63 rounds.
Hmm. So we can't use it for like a journey to help find our way
Couple of
with
minutes-
better
it's only gonna
tracking.
last a couple
Yeah.
of minutes.
It's enough for that big one scary fight, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Go on then, let's take that. You've convinced me.
Okay, just make a note on your sheet that you have a blessing from the Kami of the valley in whatever it is that you've chosen.
Actually, I think Kinzo will take the saving throw.
Yeah.
The Nagi will definitely take the throw.
Right, well, I think that is probably a good time to finish this session.
Yes.
Yes.
You're at a place of safety, and you have received a blessing, and you can possibly get away with just 2 more wind chimes for this coming winter. So, you have time to hunt the hag.
Good.
You have time to get your Shugenja to a point where your Shugenja can hunt the invisible hag. Maybe.
How much time are we spending here?
Well, we're here to the day that he's done this ceremony.
And then we're going back.
Stay here and then get back the next day.
We could discuss that next session anyway,
In the valley,
Brian.
admiring the beautiful trees and whatnot.
Yeah.
Indeed. So we've just finished 23 Kizaragi.
Yep.
And if you wish, you can stay a week in the valley and ask the priest to teach you something. Or you can set out and head back towards Oita.
Unfortunately,
No,
we
we're
need
heading
to
back.
leave. We do have a deadline.
Yeah. We do still have a
If
deadline.
Baka gets his hands on the rabbits, you will have a deadline.
Hey. On that note,
Very good.
see you all in 2
Let
weeks.
us call it a night.
Thank the
2 minutes.
priest.
Good night, gentlemen.
Thank the priest. How much money have I got?
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
hang on, yeah. Let's do that first.
We'll drop a gold into the pot at the shrine.
Excellent.
He is very grateful.
Get yourself a new roof.
All right.
Okay, I shall bid you all adieu.
See you all in 2 weeks. We'll
and
see you tomorrow,
see you in
David.
2 weeks' time. Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Dave.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, cheers out tonight, guys.
Good night,
Good night
all.
tonight.
Bye.
Right.
Bye.